Hey folks, welcome back to Schedule 1, and we got Grumpy Trent. He can do one. We've got 20 hours until the timer runs out on our deal with the Benzies. I just want to check that I did actually, yeah, I did list it for sale. I guess the price may be a bit steep for some folks. And it's a new product, so there's always that. A couple of things to sort out. We'll move a bit more of the methylated, in fact, the last of the methylated spirits across. We've got a little bit of that stockpiled, so I'm not going to kick any more production off just yet. We need to go load up or make sure our laundries are loaded up. I think we could probably pick up another. I want to focus on laundering businesses, because that seems sensible to me at the moment. We need more product over here, so let's jump in here. It was bean, Duke, and Viagra. I believe I'm suddenly less confident of that. Yep. I think it's 320. So we'll also do baggies. We'll get that delivered to the bungalow. Awesome. That's going to take a little while, but that will get that kicked off. Our storage shelf is quite full. I'm not sure why they've packaged that up, except that I guess it went from the drying rack onto there, which is a thing. We can dry the last of this. We can... you're going to go kick that off. Okay, fine, you do that. Let's just empty that. That one's full, so we can clear some space with that guy. There we go. So that's got us some space on the storage shelf. You can come over here, because that's our dried out granddaddy purple. Actually, let's just stick that on here as well. And then we have you. We will unpack. You can go there. Grab those, put that there. Unpack that. Grab those. That's all stuff that we want packaged. We'll put those in there. What was in number 3? That's unprocessed, so we'll put that there. That's got all of that reorganized. Right. Let's go. Holly, well, have you got any cash on you, love? Not a lot, but, you know. Better than a kick in the spuds, as they say. I don't think they say that, but, you know, some people do. So, I think we kicked off the laundrette, so we'll head over to the post office. Put some money in our post office savings account. Launder. Bosh. Nope. We need to go do that as well, but let's go see what's available. No, you're not a lone peace officer because there's two over there. Business. So the storage unit is £4,000. That wasn't what I meant. That one was what I meant. So we've got the car wash for 20 grand. So we're not far off of that, actually. Okay. So I think we aim for that next. Because that improves our ability to generate cash. Well, you know, laundered cash. Sure thing. Wonder if we reduce the price of the Coca-Cola. Officers, we're just going to go down this way, even though we're not carrying any contraband. Thank you for pointing out that probably... actually, it was the other one, wasn't it? I think the stuff that we brought is waiting outside for us, but anywho. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots. So what we could do is grab ourselves 40 Cokes, 40 beans, and 40 Viagra. Take those over to here. And that will get this up and running again. There we go. Should get that ticking along again until the delivery turns up. I'm still pondering whether I start getting the dealers going more seriously or not. It would make things easier for us. But, you know. Time are we at? 4:20. Officers. So the Benzies are going to get peed off at us at midnight. Potentially. God, it's a mess in here. Well, there's buckets of horse juice, or empty buckets of horse juice. So we are going to go around carrying, I think, until the point where we're going to try and get some more firearms off of the peace officers. Yeah, I think we're essentially just waiting for deal time. So... and the laundry to happen. So I guess in the morning we will be able to... well, we'll see what we're dealing with the Benzies. we will arm our dealers to help them out. So we're going to need that. Okay. Whatever. I can't go in there now. That feels like a bit of a vulnerability if you're a supplier of products, having an openable door there. But anyway, so I'm going to take one of those. We want some of that, and we want some of that, and then we'll top up our supply of that guy and that guy. And why aren't we? Come on. Yes, we can load these up a bit heavier now. Because we're not quite so short of cash. Maybe we'll all start working. I'll do it for you, yeah? I'll do it for you. Mick, my boy. I'm wondering if we could creep the price up on that as standard. Now they're all addicted. So we're coming up to curfew time, I think. $9 PM or 10 PM that curfew kicks in. What we're going to do is drop those there. 9 PM. There we go. Drop that there, because I don't really want to be packing when we do this job. And off we go. Haha, you missed with your taser. And then we can do some work up here. So counter offer. I think we can get 300 for that. Awesome. Obviously, we probably don't need to be milking every last dollar out of these guys, but you know, why not, eh? Why not? The deal seems slower tonight for some reason, but go, run. Run, run, run. That get. Yep, there is a peace officer response. And second time, they seem to send the Rozzers over. So we just have to wait again, and then they go, and then we start getting our firearms. And we've got a nice collection now, so I'm hoping that I can have this done in time to go shoot the dealer again. stuck there. In that case, yep. Hopefully this is us. We'll see how many pistolas we are gonna get, damn it. Frickin' Rozzers. Why is it they only care about me, hey? We've only got about 30 seconds until the dealer pops out. So we might not get them tonight. So come on, bugger off. Yeah. I don't think we're going to achieve that tonight if we're going to pickpocket this guy. Had it then. Hey. Yeah, we've missed our opportunity to go shoot the dealer because that happens at midnight, but we can now go do our deals. So let's well, Keith, if you need it, then the price goes up. And if you need it, you should get in touch with more time, shouldn't you? You know? That's how it works, isn't it? If you would like it, then that's different. You know? It's like, could I have... Manners cost nothing, Keith. Well, actually it does, because it costs you more to get the product that you want. So manners cost you dollars. Oh, damn it. I didn't quite jump far enough. Right. So manners does cost in this game. When you're dealing with me. It'd be nice once we've used up the lower quality product. Because then we can start getting that bonus for exceeding expectations. It's like being at work, isn't it? And you exceed expectations and you get a bit of a bonus. Nice. What have we got? Behind construction site, behind Western Gas Mart. Okay. And we're about to pee off the Benzies. Oops. That's 100% me replying to text messages. And forgetting. That is 100% real life. If you've dealt with me on things like Discord, you know this. So that's all our deals done. Gonna drop that off. Gonna go grab some more firearms. And we're gonna arm up Yo, Benji. Things about to get real, buddy. Protect yourself. Yeah. I guess back to the motel to sleep. And then we live by our decisions. Actually, I'm going to leave that there. So that if we do get jumped and die, things aren't awful. Yeah, I did. Isn't that a shame? Right. Actually. We can deposit a bunch of cash. And we could go buy the car wash. Didn't think about that. And then we'll go check on things at the bungalow. Ready for the escalation. Hey Ray, I'd like to purchase a business, please. I'd like to purchase a car wash. I'd like to get into washing cars, Ray. Which is really ironic because I very rarely wash my car. Well, it's not, you know, really irony. I'm not sure. But yeah, I hate washing my car. In fact, actually, I consider washing my car fairly pointless because of the amount of commuting that I do. Which means it would get, well, it does get dirty very quickly again. So, yeah. Awesome. So we should have a bunch of laundered cash rolling in soon-ish from our recent deals. Hopefully, Meg. Let me just grab some product, but we're gonna counter offer you up to 350, and we're gonna schedule the deal for this afternoon. So that I can get a little bit of cash flow in. So everything is processed. Not everything is bagged. It's not worth bagging 3 of those. So, yeah. Don't eyeball me, love. If it weren't for the fact that the penalties for things has changed a lot, I would have smacked her. Oh, actually, we want to grab that. Don't tell me. Oh, you have, haven't you? Yeah. Kyle, you want that? Deal. We'll do that this afternoon as well. Get out of the way. that there. So we'll grab his 2 of those. That's going to just give us a little bit of cash just to get things flowing again. And then Peter, counter offer. And we'll go for these in our normal time or later on. So West Warehouse and Sauerkraut Pizzeria. So let's go do these because we've only got $1 to our name. Well, and more, and obviously more coming, but you know. Meg, I have. There you go. But we don't want to be a broke ass drug dealer, so let's get some cash in. Just so things are a little bit better. I feel like you should be at work, Carl. I'm kind of glad I didn't buy taco ticklers. There we go. So that's a little bit better. But yeah, I think we're going to just run down our stocks for a bit before I worry about making any more. We could start mixing the Granddaddy Purple, because we've got quite a lot of that. There we go, 4 grand in from the post office. We don't need our botanist being paid at the moment, actually. So, which is you, I believe. Go have a look. Yeah, Anthony. We don't need to be paying the botanist at the moment. If we're going to set up a mix for the Granddaddy Purple, we could get the chemist and the 2 handlers working. So, one moment, folks. So it turns out that the best profit mix for Granddaddy Purple is the mix that we are running anyway. Randomly, I assume those are some kind of magical ingredient. So, we need to edit this and add and find Granddaddy Purple. Counter offer. Schedule deal for later. We go into products, and this guy we're going to set at 525. I only got 9 of them, so I don't really want to shift a lot of them. And then let's get 60 of those going through. And got 40 baggies. I'm just going to go get some baggies, actually. And we're going to take the jars out of the packing station if there are jars in there already. 80 add to cart, purchase. I'm not going to try and get the dealer tonight because there's probably benefit in us doing that once we've fallen out with the Benzies. because it then impacts our influence over areas that they are based in. So cool. We actually did take baggies, so that's good. Counter offer, let's go 165. Schedule deal, so cool. Alright. Oh, probably I need to go through this. Yep, done. Grab that, because this is going to be a new product and it won't go through the naming process without me doing stuff. So yeah. Counter offer. Bosch. Virtual deal. Yes. I'm gonna actually have to end things in a moment because I have got longer than I thought. Sorry. Got my timings wrong. Yeah. Got a little while left still. But yeah, because this is a new mix, I think I have to go through and do it so that it gets all of the naming. And this is not going to be a super valuable mix, but we've grown it. So we might as well go through and use it up. Otherwise we're just going to be sat there with a whole load of Granddaddy Purple. Because I just need a little bit for the product that I'm using to boost our character. And I'm not always the best at remembering to use that anyway, so, you know. We've got so much product to shift. I think it's because we've been limited to 2 areas because of our dealings with the Benzies. So hopefully we can start to unlock more areas and we don't just continually die. But yeah, I'm not averse to that name. So done. And that can go on there. And products. There we go. List. Actually, that's going to be, if we add 45 to that, that's going to be what, about 135. There we go. So, more things to sell. So we need to load up, ready for distribution. That one. That one. That one. And one of them. And we'll head up to the one pink mint. Yes, awesome. Yes, gosh. So we've sold our first piece of coca. So we'll need to remember to take that with us when we go out dealing in a few minutes. Your coca sold. Excellent. I will be back in a few moments. Okay, we are back. While you were away, I tidied up the motel room a little bit and got rid of the empty jugs of horse stuff because, you know, they're smelling a little bit. So we're going to partake of our little hit of stuff. Grab that and go to work. Let's do some dealing, shall we, folks? I'm hoping that they're there. I'm a tiny bit early, but only a tiny bit. So, yeah. Let's make some money, shall we? Oh, so annoying when they're not early. Jessie, come on, girl. To be fair, if oh crap, you know, to be fair, I've only just done the deal with Jessie, so you know. Awesome. Let's go. Where is everyone? Come on. I'm not impressed with all these tardy customers. California fuel. Keith. I knew it was going to be Keith. Well, you should, you know, respect the fact, Keith, that you are getting in touch with me late every fucking day. And therefore you are not going to get my best prices. Austin. Buddy. Peter. Alright, what have we got left? Construction site, bridge, barber shop, behind pawn shop. And we haven't dealt with our friends in the constabulary this evening, so... but we are extra stealthy thanks to the product we have taken, so... we might actually just be able to... yeah. Awesome. Nice. Hope you like it, sir. Hope you like it. West Bridge and construction site. He seemed to really like that. And my bank balance is really liking this. We've still got Mick as well. George. Behind sauerkraut pizza. How did we miss that one? He must not have been there the first time we went. And I am going to do that thing that content creators do and leave you folks hanging, mainly because I do have to go. And we are going to find out what happens with the Benzies next time. Nice. So we're going to load up all of the... I think we've got some businesses to load up. So we're going to do that. We're going to save the game. And we'll be back to some grumpy cartels. Because yes, I've got to go and be an adult. Yeah, so the post office also needs loading up. But that means we're looking at a whole lot of laundered cash next time. Which means we can look at starting to expand the properties we own now, or we just keep going in. Yeah, because that's going to give us 10 grand, so 15 grand. And Taco Ticklers is a lot. I think Taco Ticklers is 50 grand. But I'm kind of tempted to push to that before we worry, because we've got so much product, before we worry about any more properties. Actually just get the cash line flowing more. I'm really tempted to do that actually, and get the 50 grand for Taco Ticklers if we can. Anyway, that's going to be it for today, folks. We will save the game. I will sleep in the next video. We will see what happens with the Benzies family. So yeah, that's it. Tune in next time to see what happens with Grumpy Cartel. If you don't know, if like me, you've not played through the storyline yet. Thank you to the patrons and the YouTube channel members. I will see you all next time.